Hi everyone. I want to start this short video with saying thank you to everyone who came out for our Out of the Cold fundraising concert. The Wild Cards swing band was just fabulous. Thanks to them, we raised just on ticket sales alone over $2,500. We've also been in receipt of a large amount of food donations from Nordstrom's for Out of the Cold as well as other partner ministries in our community. And we got permission from them also to let people donate towards some of these food items because there was just so much, over $2,000 in donations. We're going to be close to probably $5,000 raised this past weekend in one event for Out of the Cold. So that's just fabulous. So thank you everyone for all the wonderful support. And special thanks also to all the team leaders for all the extra work they did to sell tickets and to help out with the snacks and refreshments during the intermission. And of course to our MC, Danielle Thibault, who did just a superb job on Saturday afternoon as well. Kudos to everybody. The other items that I'd like to talk about in this short video this week are two events happening at Knox this coming Sunday after worship. And the first is a luncheon put on by the Knox Guild. The Guild is very aware that, especially post-pandemic, it's important for us to be together, and I'm just so thankful that we've had a number of events where we can be together socially, just like the concert this past weekend, but we've also had a trivia night, a women's potluck dinner, and now this coming Sunday. Hope you'll stay for the luncheon right after the worship service. And then after the luncheon, there's another event that the Session and Temporal Board is hosting. It's called Discussion of the Post-Pandemic Future of Knox Church. And I've got with me today Joan Coulter, who is our Clerk of Session. Joan, can you give just a little bit of background about what this discussion's all about, called the Post-Pandemic Future of Knox Church?
Well, over the past years, even while we were still in the midst of the pandemic, the staff and Temporal Board and Session have been talking about what do we do when it's over. It's not really over yet, but what do we do coming forward and where do we go from here, basically? What have we learned from the pandemic? What are we now doing that we didn't before and it's making us even better? What are the things that we could do to grow even more our mission and our ministry?
And apparently the Session and Temporal Board has met 4 times already to talk about this, so it's not like we're talking in a vacuum either. There's some ideas already?
That's right. We looked at all the areas involved in our mission and ministry and decided that the key areas for us to focus on are worship, fellowship, and service to others, because these are key parts of what Knox has always been and what we want to continue to be. And what we want to look at now is what are all the ideas of how we can do better, what we're already doing. Is there anything that we've been doing that maybe we don't need to do anymore? And are there areas where we could reach out even further in these in worship, fellowship, or service to others?
And even things that we've learned during the pandemic, we say we really want to not just keep doing this, but maybe expand on it.
Exactly. And we know there's so much need within our congregation and beyond. What can we do as a church, but what is actually within our capabilities? The number of people we have, the financial support we have. So we need to be realistic, but we also want to be optimistic and looking forward to that future.
So we're hoping that everybody can be there for that as well. Enjoy the luncheon put on by the Guild, and then help us to discern God's future for Knox Church, especially people who are new to Knox Church. We really need their input as well.
We need new ideas. We need other experience from other places, other communities.
So there's a document that some of you have already seen. It's a little bit lengthy, but it shows you how much work has gone into this already. And hope you've had a copy of it. If not, you can contact the church office, knoxottawa@rogers.com. If you're on our email list, you should be able to find that document in our newsletter this week. It was in there last week as well. Have a look at that and come prepared to talk about not only the ideas that have already been expressed by the elders and other leaders at Knox, but we really want your ideas as well. So it's right after church, Sunday, luncheon first. Hope you can come. See you Sunday.